Hello, everybody. I'm Roadblock, and we are on the free to play challenge account. So, I've got a big update. Let's go. That's 6 stars on Miscreated Monster. I have ascended him up as much as I could. I've been leveling him while also grinding uh, magic potions to get him ascended up. I'm trying to do it now while I have the magic dungeon open. Um, I've tried stage 12. Unfortunately, I just don't have what it takes to beat stage 12. I end up dying, um, at least so far. But uh, I'm sure there's probably a better team that I could use or whatever. But I'm fine um, just using this team and farming it at this difficulty. I'm not really worried about it right now. So, yeah, things are going well. We finally got Miscreated Monster to 6 stars. The next step is getting him leveled up. Um, so right now I'm leveling him up while getting his ascension potions, and then after he's fully ascended, we'll be putting him and Ethel into Minotaur to finish farming the remainder of his masteries. Um, I'll probably do that overnight tonight, likely using probably RSL Helper because I know that can turn off once he gets all of his masteries. So, um, very happy with that progress. One thing I did do, so I pulled Chani yesterday. I fed her, and for a couple of reasons. One is it looks like I'm going to be going for a clan boss team. So with the clan boss team in mind, I don't think Chani was going to make the cut, right? So kind of an expendable champion. And then the more I looked at the kit, the more it bothered me. Seeing uh, poison sensitivity on the A1 with no poisons in the kit didn't bring decreased attack, which the buffs, the stuff that I need: decreased defense, decreased attack, increased attack. Like, this is the stuff that I need for the account. She just didn't bring anything that I wanted, really. I do want to take a look right now because we're about to pull a shard, and I don't know what faction she is, but we do have. I wish they had like a symbol somewhere, right? So you could see what faction they are. I think I know what she is. So I think she's Knight Revenant. I think we'll pull for Ashma here. I don't think we're gonna hit on a an epic here, but so here's the thing. Like, I don't want to wait for another progressive chance because that's probably going to be next week, and that's so far away that I'd rather pull now and get a little bit of power. So a little bit of player power. So, oh, hey, okay, Kellen the Shrike. I don't know much about Kellen, but let's take a look at the kit. Weaken on the A1. Now we have a weakened champion. Um, Decrease speed and perfect veil. Interesting. Kind of decent reviews. probably worth keeping. All right. Not too bad. Definitely, I think something that I could keep. Um, maybe a PvP nuker. I'll tell you what though, because we have attacks all enemies. That's one enemy, one enemy. Okay. Definitely gonna be valuable for faction wars. That's for sure. I don't have anyone from this faction, so that's a decent start. That ancient shard came from the market, so don't have anywhere else just yet to look for. But we do finally have an epic in this faction, so that's pretty good. I'm not going to complain about that. All right. But cool. I mean, I'll take any epic I can get, really. At the very least, it's a skip ahead on food. So I gotta appreciate that. I did get to pull one card for the wait, what's the reward today? Just gems. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna do it. I just wanted to know if I needed to do it now. I pulled one reward on the deck. I got the three here. What do they have any? Yeah, no, just books and stuff would be the best stuff. I don't really want the fragments. So I'm glad I didn't get the fragments. I'll say it like that. Okay. I'll probably be able to earn. I mean, I earned a little bit more by summoning that shard, and then if I continue to farm now, unfortunately, because I'm currently farming in the magic dungeon. That's I'm not getting artifacts from that, so I'm not really getting points towards the event. But I don't really care about the event. It's not a big thing that I'm going for. I'm just kind of trying to get miscreated to be as strong as possible. Now, I don't have. I do have another key tonight, but I think I spent all four. I think I only spent three the night before, so I think I've already spent all my keys. So in hard, I've done two keys. Oh, I one keyed normal today, 3.7, just barely eked it out, right? Barely eked it out. 3.6, I got 3.7. But we did one key normal, and then I wanted to put everything else that I had into hard to try and uh, get the max of, the highest possible rewards that I can get. I know I'm not going to go crazy there. Um, and then what I'm likely going to do is break one of my own rules. I almost said I was going to do this last time. I might take these two to 50. Now, what do I mean by breaking my own rules? Now, I'm a firm believer in one champion at a time. But right now, what's holding me up is my progress, obviously in Clan Boss, but my lack of progress in Clan Boss is also impacting my progress in Dragon. If I can get this team, which I think is a solid team, truly I do, up and running to a more efficient manner, then I'll be able to push Dragon further and potentially get access to better gear. So that's kind of what I want to do. Now, obviously, I did read your guys' comments. Thank you for that, by the way. A lot of you mentioned that unbooked, unmastered, slow Frozen Banshee isn't going to cut it, right? She's not going to get nearly enough poisons to land that you would want. And then this is two 5 turn on this poison sensitivity. It's hardly ever up. So a lot of great points about how to get the full value out of Frozen Banshee. Selenia is booked. She even has a couple masteries. And I mean, she kind of smacks. I don't know if her A1 just hits hard. Um, she's not activating HP burns or anything, but she's putting out good damage, and um, I kind of want to keep her. I mean, it seems crazy to not want to go with poisons, but to have the HP burn with Rathalos's, advantage against HP burns, that's pretty good. I think I'd rather have the HP burn than anything else. And if I build him right and can get this decreased defense to start landing a little bit more, maybe getting counterattack set on him. Who drops counterattack? It's not Dragon, I don't think. Is it Ice Golem? Yeah. Because I would like to, how I would like to build him for this comp. I'm not saying it's the perfect build for him. I'm just saying that for this composition, how I want him to be used. I want him to counterattack with the A1 as much as possible to keep that decreased defense up. So I'd probably try and get him in at least one retaliation set just to land as much as possible, and then build him up to hit as hard as possible beyond that. So still a lot of work to do, but we're going to get Miscreated leveled up. Once Miscreated is leveled up, then I am going to go through and push all of my dungeons again to up my points, and then hopefully see what we can do on clan boss as well, as far as progression with Miscreated and Athel. I really want Miscreated fully ascended because of the stat bonus. That's going to give him a lot more HP, base HP to work with, which means that the percentage HP gear that we have on him is going to tally up more. We also have this crit damage amulet that I'll just take to like 8 because we don't really care. Doesn't even have any although the accuracy on there is not terrible. But yeah, when we're maxing HP, right, like this, and I don't think I have a single shred of stone skin gear, of course, but anything I can do where I can get more HP on him, I kind of want to capitalize on that. Now, a big thing, I don't really want to take these 4-star pieces that high. They are good pieces, don't get me wrong. I just don't really want to take them beyond that. I realize, I don't have a lot of 5 and 6-star pieces, at least like what with substats of speed and HP percent. Yeah, not a whole lot. What about primary stat HP percent? Substat speed? Yeah. Maybe these gauntlets. These ones are pretty good too. I like that there's also defense percent on the substat. We gotta roll into it. Nah. Those are probably just flat out more HP already. Yeah, even from 12 to 12. So we'll equip these for sure. I don't think I have a single chest piece that has a primary stat of HP percent that's higher than 4 stars. And this one completes my speed set, so I'd rather hold on to this one, plus accuracy as well. There isn't really a scenario where I feel like I'll be able to take the lifesteal gear off of Athel like anytime soon. I maybe once Hotatsu's booked out a little bit more. Which is a lot of books, of course. But if we can get the leech to land, obviously the decreased attack is important as well. But the continuous heal here is going to be a big help, plus the increased defense. And it's on a 3-turn cooldown. If you followed my free-to-play channel, he's very similar in concept to my Ursula, except without the revive. But bringing that increased defense combined with Ally Protect, with increased defense obviously on Miscreated as well. If the stun is placed, yeah. When you combine those two, that sounds like a very survivable team, which will give Rathalos a lot of turns to do Rathalos things, and Athel a lot of turns to build up our damage with her hard hits and keeping that weaken debuff on, so that Rathalos can hit even harder. Now, he's the one that brings my decreased defense, of course, so we need to keep that up as well. But I think if I can keep the team pretty fast. Also, yeah, I need to remember that I need Hotatsu, and I gotta remember tomorrow morning to change Hotatsu to give me my increased defense aura instead of the HP aura, because the increased defense aura would be better for the team overall. So I don't know that I'll be doing that tonight. I'm probably gonna not be up for another, this is 2 hours left, so probably won't do that. But and I have another short-ish day tomorrow, so I don't have to do full-blown grinding tonight. I will on this account, I think, and then do most of my main account tonight and tomorrow. So yeah, that's pretty much the update for the account. We finally have 2 6-star champions, and I suspect I'll have Miscreated Monster ready to go, at least close to it, tomorrow. In fact, I'm going to take advantage of something here too, and I'm going to use some brews, but I'm using them early on. They'll give you like a real big jump in those early kind of levels. I should have done this much earlier than I'm doing it now, but they will give you like a little bit of a jump here. Like if I max it out, I'm only going to get up to 40 something. That doesn't make any sense, but I'll use 4, and 4 gets me, man, it's too late at this point. But if you use them early, like if who's somebody that's low? I mean, I don't really have a great example for you, but it's similar to the oh, that's why I didn't have a great example. I wasn't in the right screen. Kellen the Shrike. Okay, so Kellen, right? If I use 4 brews, we're already slightly over halfway there. And then we could do the rest farming. Now there's math on this. There's probably a more efficient number where there's probably specific that says, hey, use this many brews, then go level them on this difficulty for this long or whatever, right? There is like fully optimized lists out there, I recommend you check them out. But for the purposes of what I'm looking to do, this is not, all I would want to do. But you put those 4 brews in, you're already halfway to that max level. It's 5 brews won't get you halfway when they're 6 stars, but you'll get closer. It can the brews go a long way in the early levels to give you that head start, more than probably what you would get in return for all of the energy that you spend. So just something to think about if you're trying to conserve a little bit of time. Now, most people save brews for champion training events, which is probably the better way to do it. But for this account and this purposes that are so singular, I might be better to just kind of build up that build up those early levels, but not in this case. That would be a waste of 4. You saw that would only get me like from 19 to 24. That's not worth it. But just keep in mind, how you use your brews and when you use them, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So the last thing, I will be streaming tomorrow night. I know I've been talking that I didn't know if I would be or not. I'm going to be doing account takeovers. However, I will only be doing account takeovers for my clan members. We were having a few discussions in my Discord for my clan, and quite a few people were saying that they're struggling in this area or that area and didn't know how to progress. And so I was like, okay, why don't we just do a series of account takeovers? I'll give you guys each like 45 minutes and with a kind of a 15-minute break in between, and then I'll be able to get my clan caught up. But I want to stream it because it's good content, and as I always say, you don't know what you don't know. So my hope is that by streaming it, I can help identify areas that people don't understand about the game, or that may not make sense, and try to help them get better at the game, quite frankly. So hopefully we have some success there, but I'll be doing that at 9 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow night on YouTube. So right here on this channel if you're watching it. So I will hopefully see you all there. And if I don't, then I will see you in the next video, because I'm going to call this one in here. You all have a good one. I'll see you later.